सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवतीम् उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टकी। रुद्राज Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam की जय। Reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd canto, chapter number 4, titled as Vidurji approaches Maitreya Rishi, text number 24. You can repeat after me. Satam Mahabhagavatam Vrajanta Kauravarshava Vishrambhada Abhyadhatedam Mukhyam Krishna Parigrahe Mukhyam Krishna Parigrahe. Translation. While Uddhava, the chief and most confidential among the devotees of Lord Shri Krishna, was going away, Vidurji, in affection and confidence, questioned him. So here Shukadeva Goswami is describing all this episode of meeting between Uddhava, Vidurji and Maitreya Rishi and Lord Krishna. All this to Parikshit Maharaj. And we have learned before that Uddhavji, after meeting Lord Krishna and getting instructions from Lord Krishna, Uddhavji was ready to travel to Badrikashram. At that time, Vidurji stopped him and asked him a question. So here there's one important word here is Mukhyam Krishna Parigrahe. Mukhyam Krishna Parigrahe. So Mukhyam Krishna Parigrahe means Bhagwan ki seva mein sabse aage, Bhagwan ke sabse priya. So he is Mukhyam Krishna Parigrahe. Bhagwan ki seva jo karte hain unme sabse aage Uddhavji. Purport. Vidur was much older than Uddhavji. By family relationship, Uddhava was contemporary brother of Krishna, while Vidur was elderly as Krishna's father, Vasudeva. But although junior by age, Uddhava was much advanced in devotional service of Lord Shri Krishna, and therefore is described in here as a chief among the devotees of Lord. Vidur was confident about this, and thus he addressed Uddhava in that higher category. That is the way of courteous dealing between two devotees. So a devotee always respects other devotees with affection and love. And even though by age somebody might be junior to you, but in devotional service, if he is senior to you, then even by age, a senior person can also pay respects to the person who is junior, because in devotional service there is nothing about the age. It is all about how hard and sincere you are in serving Krishna. So here Uddhavji, even though by age is junior and Vidurji is very senior, but Vidurji is asking and paying respects to Uddhavaji. And this is how we deal with other devotees. It's a very, very nice exchange.
Like devotee being addressed.
Yes, proper address. Let's learn one more shloka because we have some more time. So text number 25. Vidaruvacha Vijnanam param svatmaraha prakasham Yada yogeshvara ishvaraste Vaktum bhavanho arti yad adadhi vishnor Vaktum bhavanno yadhi Vishnu Bhratya svabhratyartha kritascharanti. Translation. Vidurji said to Uddhavji, O Uddhava, because the servants of Vishnu, the Lord, wander in the interest of serving others, it is quite fit that you kindly describe the self-knowledge with which you have been enlightened by the Lord Himself. Very nice question by Vidurji. Vidurji is saying, Uddhavji, you just living to Badrikashram, but you got some transcendental instructions of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam from Lord Shri Krishna before Lord Krishna left this planet. So I want to hear that transcendental pastime. And you are the one who is very close to Lord Krishna. So can you please tell me about Lord Krishna? What did he tell? See here how inquisitive is Vidurji, and he wants to hear about Lord Krishna. We want to hear about so many other material things, but Vidurji is not interested in anything material. He is inquiring about Lord Krishna. He is saying, can you please give me some information what Lord Krishna taught you? Very nice purport by Srila Prabhupada. The servants of the Lord are actually the servants of society. They have no interest in human society other than to enlighten them on the transcendental knowledge. They are interested in imparting the knowledge of relationship of living being with the Supreme Lord, the activities in that transcendental relationship, and the ultimate goal of human life. तो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. भगवान के जो भक्त है उनका एक ही इंटरेस्ट रहता है, क्या? तो भगवान के बारे में सबको बताए और कुछ भी करके भगवान के साथ सभी जीव को जोड़ दे. यही भगवान के भक्त का एक ही काम है, बाकी कोई काम नहीं रहता है. उनका यही काम है भगवान के नाम का प्रचार करना, लोगों को भगवान तक लेके आना, भगवान से जोड़ना. टू कनेक्ट विद गॉड इज द अल्टीमेट गोल ऑफ ह्यूमन लाइफ. मनुष्य जीवन का ध्येय क्या है? भगवान के साथ संबंध लगाना. तो हमारा जो संबंध है भगवान के साथ, आत्मा का परमात्मा के साथ संबंध भूल गए हैं और हम क्या हो गए? तो वी आर लॉस्ट इन दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड. So a devotee of Lord has sincere desire to connect this lost relationship. Then only one can remain happy. If we are not connected with Krishna, then we will never be happy. And devotee of Lord wants to see everybody happy. And that is why they are trying this hard to spread Krishna consciousness. That is the real knowledge which can help society achieve the real aim of human welfare. Real aim of human welfare is लोगों को खुश देखना. लोगों को कैसे खुश कर सकते हैं? क्या आप उनको पैसा देके खुश कर सकते हैं? क्या उनको खाना देके? लेकिन वो पैसा या खाना ज़्यादा देर नहीं टिकेगा. It won't last longer. But Krishna consciousness will last forever. So अगर आप किसी को कृष्ण भक्ति दे सकते हैं तो वो व्यक्ति समाधानी हो जाएगा. He will be satisfied in whatever little or whatever the big he get. Doesn't matter to him. So Krishna consciousness is the key to happiness. The knowledge in the matter of bodily necessities of eating, sleeping, mating and fearing transformed into various branches of advancement of knowledge is all temporary. So भौतिक जगत का जो ज्ञान है जो कहाँ तक सीमित है? तो अच्छा खाना, अच्छा पीना, अच्छा सोना और फाइटिंग करना, और क्या? उसके आगे भौतिक जगत नहीं जा सकता. लेकिन आध्यात्मिक जगत में जो है उसका जो ज्ञान है वो भौतिकता के परे है. यानी क्या? तो स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड is all about rising above these animal tendencies. Eating, sleeping, mating and defending is also done by animals. So what is the difference between a human and an animal? Human has higher consciousness. Human has intelligence by which human can ask the question Athat Brahma Jignasa. Human can inquire about, oh, who is God? Is there really a God? Can an animal inquire? Animal cannot. Animal cannot read Bhagavad Gita. We can read Bhagavad Gita. So we have a higher consciousness. With this consciousness, we inquire about why, what is the difference between a body and a soul? That is one question. What happens when the body dies? Where does the soul go? Is there any life after death? How come everybody gets different types of bodies? What is karma? All these questions, when we ask, that is the intelligence. So a devotee of Lord will try to spread this message to all the living entities and try to connect them with Krishna, because when a soul is connected with super soul, when Atma is connected with Paramatma, that is called as yoga. And yoga can give you happiness. That's complete yoga. The living entity is not a temporal material body but an eternal part and parcel of Supreme Being. And thus, revival of his self-knowledge is essential. This is called self-realization. This self-realization is very important, because unless and until you realize who you are, you're going to get frustrated. You will never be happy, because we all are lost in this material world. We need to know, what are we doing here? What are we all doing here in this material world? Just to get up early in the morning and eat something and then go to sleep and then again do the same thing? Or is there anything else we are here to do? Without this knowledge, human life is baffled. The servants of Lord Vishnu are entrusted with this responsible work, and thus, so they wander over the earth and to all other planets of the universe. तो भगवान के जो भक्त हैं, इनको ये कार्य दिया गया है. क्या कार्य दिया है? कि लोगों को जागरूक करें भगवान के बारे में, भगवान से जोड़े लोगों को, शरीर और आत्मा के बीच का फर्क बताए. क्योंकि अभी लोग तो सिर्फ शरीर के पीछे ही पड़े हैं, लेकिन ये शरीर तो खत्म होने वाला है. फिर उसके आगे क्या? पुनरपि जन्म पुनरपि मरण, वापस जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि, जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि. एक हमारे मित्र है, उनको हम बता रहे थे कि प्रभु जी हमें प्रयत्न करना चाहिए इस जन्म में ये शरीर से मुक्ति मिले. तो बोले क्या जरूरत है इतनी गड़बड़ करने की, बहुत सारे जीवन है. तो 2-3 हजार जीवन के बाद, 10,000 जीवन के बाद. बोला अच्छा ठीक है, जैसे आपकी मर्जी. अगर आपने ठान ही ली है कि मुझे सुखी नहीं होना है, तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? देखिए, सोते हुए को जगा सकते हैं, लेकिन जो सोने का एक्टिंग कर रहा है ना, उसको नहीं जगा सकते, है ना. कोई सोता है तो उसको कहते प्रभु उठ जाओ, लेकिन कोई एक्टिंग कर रहा है कि सोने की, वो सोया नहीं है. ही इज जस्ट एक्टिंग एज इफ ही इज स्लीपिंग. So then he will also act as if he cannot be aroused from the sleep. So that is the position of many of the people, that they think that they know everything. That is a real problem. The moment we think that we know everything, we are fool number one, because nobody knows everything. We should be always eager to learn. But then I tell this Prabhuji, the soul is permanent, but this body is not permanent. So why are we worried about this body? Let's think about the soul. Let's try to get out of the cycle of repeated birth, disease, old age and death by complete surrender to Krishna. So he says, oh, what is that much? There's no rush. We have enough time. I can live another few thousand lives. So I said, okay, as you wish, Prabhu. It's all up to you. What can I say, right? Thus, the knowledge which was received by Uddhava directly from Lord deserves to be distributed in the human society, especially to the persons like Vidurji, who are highly advanced in devotional service of Lord. So, whatever the knowledge we are getting, the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Bhagavad Gita, it is our duty to spread this knowledge. Because, why should we spread the knowledge? Because Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, there is no devotee more dear to him and who spreads the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna tells to Arjuna, hey Arjuna, the knowledge which I have given you, please spread it to others. And one who spreads the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam is very, very dear to Lord Krishna. So we all must try our best to learn it from a qualified spiritual master and distribute it to all the people on the planet. Real transcendental knowledge descends in the disciplic succession from Lord to Uddhava, from Uddhava to Vidura, and so on. Such supreme transcendental knowledge is not possible to achieve by the process of imperfect speculation as performed by so-called learned mundane wranglers. Vidur was anxious to know from Uddhava that confidential knowledge known as Param Sthitim, in which the Lord is known by his transcendental pastime. Although Vidur was older than Uddhava, he was anxious to become the servant of Uddhava in transcendental relationship. This formula of transcendental disciplic succession is taught by Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya advises that one receives transcendental knowledge from anyone, whether Brahmana or Shudra or a householder or sannyasi, provided that person is actually conversant with transcendental science of Krishna consciousness. A person who knows the science of Krishna is actually a bona fide spiritual master. You see, this is a very nice definition of a spiritual master. Who is a guru? Guru is the one who gives you Krishna. Guru is the one who understands the science of Krishna. Guru is the one who understands the mood of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to say, everybody must become a spiritual master. It is your duty to become a spiritual master. And how you become? By learning from a bona fide spiritual master. Who is a bona fide spiritual master? One who comes in the disciplic succession of Lord Krishna and one who gives Krishna to others. Spiritual master will never replace Krishna. He always say, worship Krishna. He will never say, I am Krishna, I am God. He will never say that. So in this way, Uddhavji is inquiring from Vidurji appropriate question, and we'll learn more about it next class tomorrow. Vrindraj.